everyone. I had somebody reach out to me and have a video request on how to do ombre nails, and I don't have a video like that up on my channel yet. So I am going to attempt to do that for you. The colors I'm using are actually sub bag colors from Sparkle & Co., which was May's colors, and I realized I hadn't used them yet and I wanted to, so that's what I'm using for this. It's going to be Beverly Hills Hotel, Hollywood and Vine, in California Dreamin'. And Beverly Hills Hotel and California Dreamin' do have little glitters in them, you can't really tell. And I'm also going to use glass slippers, and I decided to pull this out because it's white, but it also has kind of chunkier glitters in it, because I know that sometimes when you're doing a vertical ombre, the chunky glitters can be kind of hard to place so that you don't have like a straight line down your nail. I have my peel base on, and that video will either be up before this one or right after, because somebody wanted to know how I applied my peel base because they were having issues with the instructions that I sent them. Their nails wouldn't pop off. So I don't know if it's going to be before this one or after, but it'll be right around the same time. I have to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, I know that I want this one, and no, I haven't used them. I've sold samples because I'm never gonna get through all of my dip powders. All right, so we are going to get started on this. And because this is a glitter, I'm going to go all the way to my free edge, my side walls, close to my cuticle, but try not to touch my cuticle. And I'm going to pour over because I don't have that much left in this bottle. It's a jar in the jar. Okay. Oh no, I said I was going to put this on my ring finger. This is why I can't do videos and try to show people what I'm doing. Okay, we'll make it work, it's fine. Yeah, I wanted to do that here so that I could put the green here so then I could do an ombre. I done messed up. That's all right. Okay, so just going to wipe the excess off. This is not a chunky glitter, so there's nothing that I really need to push down or anything like that. The liquids that I'm using today are from ManiMix Nails, and I will leave her information for her Etsy shop link down below. And also I will leave the name that you can put if you decide to get a Sparkle & Co. sub bag, because both of us can get a shop credit to Sparkle & Co. for your first sub bag membership. Okay. That's just my peel base that's coming off that I got too close to my cuticle, so it's not my skin or anything. All right, so this one's done that I have messed up on. I guess I could go backwards though. I'm gonna do the green, the Hollywood Vine on my ring finger. I'll just go backwards with my idea. For this one, I'm just gonna do that was too much, a thin strip down the center of my nail, because I'm probably gonna have to do 3 coats of this one depending on how pigmented it is. Now what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do this green on my pointer finger too. This is a really pretty color. Like I said, I haven't used it yet. The reason I just do like the strip down the center of my nail is just because it just helps with my apex more. Okay, so I just brushed all that glitter off to the side. That's what I was doing. Now I'm gonna go in for, I hope that my video doesn't look as dark as it's showing on my camera lens. Oh, that was glued. Okay. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Yes, it is. Okay. And again, just avoiding my cuticle area. As for, I really like the ManiMix Nails liquids. They are thinner, slower drying, and they are self-leveling. So it helps to not get a ton of bumps, and it reduces the amount you have to file. So liquids really do matter when you're dipping your nails. The only thing is with her liquids, you want to make sure that you're wiping your brush before you ever insert it back into the container, because it will contaminate them. Okay. Brush these off and go in with my third and final coat, getting close to my cuticle but trying not to flood my cuticle. I do have like a little couple specks of glitter right there, but I'm going to be doing an ombre, so I think it'll be okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. I got peel base too close to my cuticle right there, and it's holding on to the dip powder. There we go. Wondering, no, I'm not gonna. As you can see right there by my cuticle, it's a little bit thin, but I think I'm gonna be doing a glitter ombre like pointing down with this one, so I'm not going to worry about that because the glitter will cover it. All right, so brush those off, and I think I'm going to encapsulate this is my tub that I use for my this is my clear that I use for my glitter. Dun, 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 dun. Then I dip in there. Clean up around my cuticles. Like so, like that. Okay. Now I am going to I guess I'll go in with California Dreamin', since I did have that picked out to use.
Who are you talking to?
Who, me? Oh, there's like chunks in here. Me?
Who are you talking to?
Are you talking to me? Oh my gosh. Jack.
Who isn't trash anymore?
He's not talking to me. He's talking to his friend on his game. Us moms always answer though, huh? Okay, I'm gonna brush off the clear that's on that nail. Brush this off. That is a very, very, very opaque white. So I'm just gonna go in with one more. I was actually gonna use that one for an ombre, but I think that that's just a smidge too opaque. So I'm going to go in with glass slippers instead, and I'm going to do a vertical ombre. When I do my vertical ombre, I try to keep the pro base on the side of my nail that I'm going to be tapping the color onto. I'm going to turn my hand completely sideways, dip my brush into my glitter, and just start tapping. And I'm not super close to my nail. I'm kind of just letting the dip powder fall onto my nail. I'm hoping that you can see this. Okay. Then I'm just gonna kind of tap in the glitter, and I found doing it this way where I'm not putting the pro base across my entire nail, I then am getting glitter a little bit onto the other side of my nail, so I don't have a thick, harsh line right in the center of my nail. That I'm gonna have to go in with another coat after it dries, but we will move on to my index finger. And do a vertical ombre. So for the vertical, I pretty much do the same exact thing. I'm going to start down by my cuticle and then just kind of like flick out my color or my pro base, but not actually going clear to the tip, because I don't want any. This is so hard to show. And again, I'm just lightly tapping, kind of going up on to my finger, and then letting the dip powder fall onto my nail. Just like that. And my Pro Base started drying because I was messing around too much, but we're going to be doing another coat, so it's okay. I'm going to brush this off. That is one of those like really fine glitters, and it is everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again. Go in with my Pro Base, only on half of my nail. And again, turn my finger sideways and start tapping. Just like that. And if you get some pieces where you don't want it before the Pro Base dries, and I'm going in kind of heavier because this is, I go lighter the first time because you never know how like opaque something is going to be. Okay, so here's an example. I have quite a harsh line down the center of my nail. So what I'm gonna do, take my Pro Base and just kind of like flick a few spots like onto the other half of my nail. I have no clue if I was just in frame. And then I'm gonna go in and just pick up pieces of glitter and lay it down onto the other side of my nail so that the line doesn't look super harsh. These are kind of hard to see. I probably should have used like a, but there, see, just placing just those couple of ones on this side, it makes it so that the line on my nail isn't just straight up and down. At least I think. May just be my opinion, but. And then I'm gonna go back in with this onto my pointer finger. And again, pointing my finger down, I'm gonna start tapping this onto my nail, pushing it down, making sure that I don't have any pieces that are sticking up of the glitter, because then when you're filing, you're gonna take off pieces. That's actually what I got the little baggie out for, and I just remembered that I got that out, so I didn't even use it. All right, so these are done, and now I just have to go in and encapsulate them in clear after I brush off my excess powder. But that is literally all that I do. It's not hard. You just kind of have to be careful where glitter is falling. I know that some people just will put their Pro Base across their entire nail. I just personally don't have luck with that because I then have glitter that falls into the other side of my nail where I don't want it. And I'm probably going to encapsulate this twice in clear so that way when I take a picture it looks a little bit more glassy. And I think I'm going to do that to my middle nail too, that I already did a coat of clear on, just to make sure that it's encapsulated good. Like that. I'm gonna do my pinky. I don't know, that pinky that white that I use is really pretty, but it's kind of a not of a fun color to use. Okay, so I'm gonna brush as much excess clear off of these nails as I can, and then I'm going to go in with another coat of clear. See, it's getting kind of wonky, but we will file and buff that. You won't even notice. Okay. There we go. Gonna brush off the excess clear on all of my nails, and then I'm going to go in heavily with my activator. I just can't believe like how much harder it is to show stuff on video than like when you just do it on your own, because I'm gonna have to file these quite a bit. There, so leave this sit for like a minute or two and then file and buff, and then when I top coat I will come back and show you what the results look like. Okay, I have went ahead and filed and buffed my nails. I rinsed them with water, but this is what they look like. So now I'm going to go in and apply my activator. I guess that this was like how to do ombre, but also how to do dip powder. How to apply dip powder. Okay, so I've applied activator. I'm gonna wait at least like a minute for that to set. And I'm all out of lint-free wipes, so I'm going to just use paper towel. It works perfectly fine, as long as they're not like fuzzy or something. For this, I'm just going to use my triple vitamin top coat. And that's what I used also, was my triple vitamin activator. So we're just going to wait a few more seconds. Okay. So now I'm just going to take my paper towel and I'm scrubbing into my nail, all over, by my cuticle, by my sidewalls, free edge, everywhere, rubbing it in, just making sure that I'm getting all of any extra pro-base off of my nail to reduce any kind of contamination into my top coat, because if pro-base touches, or if activator touches your top coat, your brush is gonna like instantly harden on you. So 1 to 2, like, I don't know, 2 to 3 strokes for your first application. I try to. Don't mind my thumb. I hate doing my thumb. So wipe that off, and then you're going to wait for Let me see if I can get this on video. You want to wait for your nail to kind of crinkle a little bit. The top coat. It's starting to crinkle. Okay, I'm not going to be able to show it on video, I guess. So then I'm just going to go in with my second layer of top coat, which can be more detailed. But try not to mess around with it too much because you're going to hit the activator underneath and your brush is still going to harden. So just like that, and that is it. You're gonna let your nails dry for like 3 to 4 minutes and they're good to go. So hopefully this helped on how I do my vertical ombre. I will insert a picture, vertical and just regular ombre. I will insert a picture at the end so that you can kind of see what it actually looks like. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.